At the beginning of this video, I just want to give a little bit of recognition to a girl named Amanda Todd. She unfortunately died by suicide after her nudes were leaked, and I just want to dedicate this video to her. So rest in peace, Amanda Todd, wherever you are, and I hope that you can embrace your body in whatever ways that you want without someone taking advantage of it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Two things you've got to ignore this video, one of them being my hair. I have a fresh dye job, but we didn't wash out the conditioner properly again, so it looks like I've literally just jumped out of the shower, and I am going to sort it out soon. I just needed to film this video for Wednesday. Please just ignore it, it does look a little bit wank. Second thing that you need to ignore is the people doing deforestation outside, because they're chopping the trees down over the road from me, and it is really loud. I'm hoping that you can't hear them as much because I'm shouting. Today I wanted to do a video all about sending nudes and sexting. Obviously, if you are under the age of 16, you really shouldn't be watching this because the age for consent of sex is 16. But if you are under the age of 16 and you're still watching, I can't really help or do anything about that. I won't tell anyone. Unless you're in danger, then I'll have to tell someone. So I do this series on my channel called Let's Talk About, where I just take a topic and I condense it and put it into video form. A lot of you have said that you enjoy these and want me to do more on more interesting topics, and I did just do one about asexuality, so I will leave it in the iBar and in the description box below if you would like to go and watch that. But by total contrast, today's Let's Talk About is about sending nudes and sexting. Got to hit you with a Let's Talk About statistic now. On average, according to guardchild.com, 20% of teens overall have sent or posted nude/semi-nude photos or videos of themselves. 22% of teen girls compared to 18% of teen boys have sent nude or semi-nude pictures or videos of themselves. 11% of young teen girls between the ages 13 and 16 have sent or posted nude/semi-nude photos of themselves. I don't know about you, but I find those statistics really underwhelming. Sexting is a completely different story. 39% of all teens have sent sexually suggestive messages via text, email, or instant messaging. Email? That's like sending a sext through a pigeon. I know we have to take these statistics with a little bit of pinch of salt because they are socially constructed, and you know, there's so many variables that go into sexting, what your definitions are, but these are quite shocking statistics when it comes to sexting. Nude pictures I thought would be way higher than this. So what do sending nudes and sexting actually mean? Sending nudes is kind of like self-explanatory already. It's just when you send, it's either a full nude or a half nude picture of yourself in the intention of getting a reaction that's sexual. Anything from like a full body picture, or it could be like certain aspects of you that are naked. So for example, people send booty pics or just boob pics. So a sex is just like a sexually suggestive message that you send to someone that you're interested in. It normally leads to sending nude pictures, like a sex might lead to that. It may lead to masturbation or even full-on phone sex. But why would people actually want to send a nude? I'm gonna hit you with another statistic. So according to guardchild.com, 31% of teen girls and 67% of teen boys have sent suggestive content have said that it had been sent to a partner. Here we have a common theme and one of the main reasons why people might sext or send nudes. When you're away from your intimate partner, whether that be friends with benefits or whether that be an actual girlfriend or partner, you kind of feel like it's really hard and this may lead people to sext or send nudes. If you're in like a long distance relationship or you have to go a long period of time without seeing them, so like for example, some people will sext at work because they physically can't be able to, like they need to see each other and be with each other right there and then. I think everything's okay as long as you both have a mutual understanding of what this is, what it could mean, and where you're going to go from sexting and sending pictures of yourself. Something that we do need to consider when talking about sending nudes and sexting is the fact that one reason why people might want to send a nude of themselves is because of a pressure from a partner. 51% of teenage girls, over half who have sent nudes, say pressure from a guy is a reason why they may send a naked picture or video of themselves. Obviously, this does not account for LGBTQ+ relationships, it's just straight ones, but I think this is very interesting. Over half of girls in this survey who said they sent a nude would also maybe pressured to send one or feel like that would be a reason for them to send a nude. 52% of girls said they sent a nude to their boyfriend as a sexy present. Maybe it's a special occasion, maybe you just got some new underwear you want to show off, maybe you can't be with them at that precise moment, maybe it's gonna snap a pic in Victoria's Secret and then get the fuck out of there because you ain't paying their prices, but you want to get a flash picture of yourself for a sexy present. A common theme in relationships is kind of sending nudes and sexts. What is that? Kind of sending nudes and sex as presents and gifts. What happened to a voucher? What happened to a nice human interaction and not have me tits. But there is no reason why you can't send it as a present if you feel like that is what you want to do. This is the final reason I want to say, because there's a lot more I want to talk about in this video. The last reason I'm going to give is that you might just want to. It doesn't necessarily have to be an ulterior motive where you're like, I'm gonna send a nude because of this, and this. You could just want to. You could be just feeling confident that day and want to show yourself off in a way that you feel like you can. Parents, of course, would rather their children not send nude pictures of themselves and not engage in sexting, but they're going to do it anyway, and I'm sure that you've known from your teenage years as well that no matter what your parents said to you, you didn't fucking listen. So maybe instead of telling your children not to do a certain thing, even though you know they're going to do it anyway, teach them how to be safe even if they do choose to do it. Personally, I've never, touch fucking wood, I've never personally been in a situation where my nudes have been leaked or I've been had to revenge porn. I almost did. Revenge porn is basically where people will send your nudes to other people in an revengeful way. So maybe you've had a really bad breakup or you've done something to them and they go ahead and send your nudes to everybody in a malicious way with harm. Obviously people can send out your nudes without meaning to be harmful, and I don't really think that's classed as revenge porn, but it is still passing along of someone's intimate and private pictures. I think what people don't realise about sending nudes that they've been sent by other people is the fact that it could ruin someone's life. It can ruin their reputation for a very long time and they might not even get out of it. And also another thing that people don't realise when they're doing this is the fact that if that person is under the age of 18, it is illegal and classed as child pornography. In fact, 38% of teenage girls and 39% of teenage boys have said that they've seen someone else's nudes. Like their friend has been sent a nude and then their friend has shown them. So they've seen a nude when they aren't supposed to, which means someone has passed it on even in a revenge porn way or in just a simple way of look at my girlfriend kind of thing. An estimate of 10 million people on the online population in the US have experienced revenge porn. According to online sources, that is 1 in 25 people. It's people who are homosexual on the LGBTQ+ spectrum that are more at risk and affected by revenge porn. But important to talk about this, especially with gay men and closeted gay men. They may treat openly gay men who have sent them nudes, they've sexted, they've experimented, and then do that in a revengeful way because they're kind of in this toxic masculinity headspace. How can we change this? Well, I'm going to show you some ways that you can take care of yourself and your friends and be more mindful when receiving nudes to stop this revenge porn and spreading of nudes happen so often. So my first tip would be don't take nude pictures in the first place. That way, if someone has seen your nudes, they can't be you because you haven't taken nude pictures. Or if you do take nude pictures, don't send them to anybody. Number 2 is if you are sent nudes, be fucking kind. Someone has trusted you with their intimate areas, whether that's a full nude, whether that's parts of themselves like a booty pic or a boob pic. People have trusted you with their intimacy, and if you show this to someone else, no matter what kind of nature you're showing them in, whether that's a I'm proud of my girlfriend's looks kind of way, or if you're doing it in a revengeful way, you're still breaching that trust someone has given you, because clearly if someone's sending you nudes, you've got that trust, I'm hoping, and you should be mindful of that. Be kind, be considerate, and treat others how you want to be treated. Number 3 is evaluate the person you're speaking to. Who is this person? Have they had a history with sending other people's nudes elsewhere to people that shouldn't have seen them? Do I trust this person? Why am I questioning this decision? Number 4 is, are you under the influence? A lot of people use alcohol in sexual activities as Dutch courage, and they will use it as a way to find confidence in ways that they aren't able to when they're sober. And I know that you're probably drunk, you have no of your surroundings, you're just boxed in with your drunk brain thinking your drunk thoughts. Look after your friends, please, because they're drunk as fuck and they'll send nudes to people that will get leaked. Last but not least, what can you see in the picture? There are loads of hints and tricks in taking nudes to hide your identity, leave out recognisable aspects of yourself. Like, for example, when you're taking a nude, leave out your face, because obviously your face is your main central bit of identification. If you leave that out, people got fucking know who you are. If you've got a birthmark in a specific place, a mole, well, you probably would leave a mole out anyway, just like, look at my mole, it's got hair on. If you've got tattoos, that way if you do send nudes and if you crop out your identifiable features, you can just say it wasn't you. So there are just some hints and tricks as to how you can avoid you and your friends getting involved in revenge porn. Just please look after yourself and your friends, especially if they're drunk, and feed them bread. Literally one person's gonna get that reference. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I make videos every Monday and Wednesday. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for all of my videos. 1, 4, 3, bye!